What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here. The free pick in the Clemson versus Duke college basketball matchup going down Saturday, February 8th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Great time to jump on something. You know, we have a loaded a loaded weekend of action ahead. On Saturday's card, we've got 155 games on Saturday's college hoops card, NBA and NHL all weekend, as well as Sunday being center stage for the Super Bowl. So make sure that you jump on. A lot of times with me on Saturday, those 3-day and 7-day passes are less than buying each of Saturday's daily packages individually. And this week gets you an even better value because you get the Super Bowl thrown in. So remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track a line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Clemson Tigers and the Duke Blue Devils, and it is a marquee matchup from the ACC. Probably two of the top teams in the conference, and one of the teams that could probably give Duke the hardest time here. Clemson 18-5 on the year, 13-10 against the number, but they're coming off an 89-86 loss to Georgia Tech in their last matchup, while Duke comes into this one 20-2 on the year, 14-8 against the number, after an 83-54 win on the road over Syracuse in their last matchup. Now, this is a Clemson team that is going to definitely provide a stiff test, like I was mentioning, for this Duke team. Clemson fourth in the conference in defensive efficiency, third in three-point defense. They don't allow free throws. The only area you can really attack this team is in two-point range and on the glass. And Duke 16th in the conference out of 18 teams in terms of point dependency. They usually live from behind the arc and at the foul line. So Clemson are set up defensively to contend that here. But that's my concern for Clemson here, is that, we can see that Duke, they're shooting 60.4% from two-point range. They don't prefer to shoot from inside the arc. They're second in the conference in three-point shot rate. 45.3% of their shots are coming from three-point range. But Duke has shown that if you make them go inside, they can hurt you there too. And that's my concern for Clemson here. Also, Duke, a really good rebounding team, especially on the offensive glass. They're second in the conference in offensive rebounding percentage. And Clemson, 16th out of 18 teams in offensive rebounding percentage allowed. Duke, first in offensive and defensive efficiency on both ends of the floor. So I'm really concerned for Clemson in this game. Now, Clemson offensively could hold their own in a lot of spots. They're actually the better free throw shooting team here. However, they don't get to the free throw line enough nearly to make it count. They're second worst in the conference in free throw rate on offense. And, like I said, they have issues in terms of defending, but, they may have some issues here in terms of scoring on this Duke defense. Duke, the best two-point defense in the conference, but this is a Clemson offense that almost lives and dies exclusively by taking threes. Fifth in the conference in three-point shot rate. Third in three-point dependency. 37.2% of Clemson's points are coming from three-point range. So if those shots aren't falling, that takes away a major part of their offense. And Duke, like I said, has been really good at closing out, really good at defending the perimeter. Even though Clemson is better at three-point defense, I still think Duke's three-point defense is good enough to be able to hold Clemson down in this game. And the fact of the matter is, Duke has been one of those teams now that even against the good teams like Clemson, is a team that until I have a reason to go against them, I don't feel like doing it, because we have seen Duke, for the most part, steamroll teams regardless of where the venue has been, home or away. I mean, they beat Syracuse on the road by 29. And again, I'm not saying these two teams are similar. I'm just saying this is what they've done on the road. They beat Syracuse by 29. They beat Wake by 7. That was the toughest test they had on the road, but beat Boston College by 25. The closest level of competition, I would say, to Clemson that the Blue Devils have played on the road was the game against either SMU or Louisville, and Duke won both those games by double digits. They beat Louisville by 11, and they beat SMU by a lot more. They beat SMU 89-62, 27 points. So I think getting laying 7.5 here, I think is a decent place to be with Duke. I think that if Clemson doesn't lose that game to Georgia Tech, the line's probably 6, and it gives us a little bit extra value on Duke, in terms of laying points. But like I said, until I have a reason to fade Duke, Not going to do it. I'm going to take Duke here. I'm going to lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.